So in the integrated reasoning section, as you know that this is the new section that has been introduced in the GMAT from the 5th of June, and people taking the test have been reporting the section to be pretty straightforward and easy, not much difficulty. So just let's understand the overall idea about this section. This could be your first or second section. So it could be integrated reasoning essay or essay and integrated reasoning. Usually 99% case it will be the first section itself. Has got 12 questions to be done in 30 minutes. So fairly very easy to finish this because the number of questions you can very clearly see. Out of which it is assumed that some questions are going to be experimental. Your grade that will come will be between 1 and 8 points with 1 point increment. It is not certain right now because the GMAT itself does not have enough data to say which is a good grade, because they will say okay, these many percentiles ranks would be good, but to gather that percentile at least 50,000 to 1 lakh people should have taken the test in the new format. So right now we don't know what is a good grade here. It could be 5 out of 8 maybe, it could be 6 out of 8, it could be 4 out of 8. Nobody really knows how many marks or what grade out of 8 we should get in this. And till the time it is not announced, we should just believe that 5, 6 out of 8 should be the minimum grade that we are looking for. More or less you can assume that 4 questions will not count, okay, out of 12. So 8 questions that count will make a score of 8. Depending on whether you get 1 right or 2 right, your grade will be 1, 2, 3. It is absolutely linear in nature, not adaptive. That means the 12 questions that you will get will be pre-decided, and a lot of test takers may get the same questions on the same day. Almost everyone may get the same question, so it's pre-decided basically and not so randomized. Your 200 to 800 score range of GMAT actual score, as we consider, is independent of integrated reasoning and is independent of essay. This will depend only on quant and verbal. So in terms of core scoring, there is hardly any change. Whatever I have seen and understood, this you can assume is an easy version of CR, RC, basic quant, basic reasoning, that means logical reasoning skills, that is arrangement, and very basic calculation skills, that means data interpretation. The only thing is very easy compared to what you get. The biggest challenge in this section, as I have seen, is only reading. So GMAT has actually virtually introduced one more RC section. Trust me, it is not math. It looks math, all of this looks math. If you see anything, once you solve, you will realize this section is all about reading, not so much about your quantitative skills. Your idea of ratio terms, percentage, fraction, decimal, basic arithmetic should be very good. Okay, speed and distance, general idea about math, area of circle, area of rectangle, all those very basic things about math should also be there. But predominantly you would see 70-80% of your success will depend on your reading comprehension skills and not on anything else in this. You are given an on-screen calculator also. You may use it whenever it's required, so don't guess. If you feel you can guess, even then don't guess. You should just not guess. The numbers could be very close sometimes. That is why the calculator is given to you. So there is no point guessing. There are 4 types of questions that will come, 3 questions of each type. So the first type is called the graph part, graph question. Second, you have a table type of problem. Third is called 2-part analysis, and fourth is called multi-source reasoning. very easy, all of these. Now a particular question may have 3 questions also within itself, 3 sub questions or 2 sub questions. You have to get all of them right to get marks. Okay, if I say true false and you have A, B and C, 3 statements given to you. This could be true, this could be false, this could be false. If this is the answer, you will get marks only when all 3 are correctly answered by you. Partially correct answers don't merit anything. So that makes it a little difficult maybe. You just have to be careful in this case. So graph, we'll see questions of each type. According to me, questions are fairly easy if you can understand them. The only challenge is whether we can understand those questions in the stipulated time or not. There is no need to panic because all of us can finish this section even without a calculator comfortably. If something panics you, something says that okay, it's very difficult, give yourself 5 extra minutes, there is no dearth of time. Try to understand what is written, that's the only skill that I have seen. Once again, reading skill, according to me, is the only thing that is being tested in this. The level of math, the level of reasoning, the level of data interpretation is that of a 5th grader. The level of reading skills required is much higher. So this is the approach required. We will take up all types of questions one by one in this. So some questions initially are based on graphs up to, let's say, question number 6. So let's see. Please solve question number 1 in the next 2 minutes. You can easily solve it in 2 minutes. So take your time and let's see how to approach this. So it's absolutely no problem. I think you should still be able to answer. Okay, because of some problem here in the printing, they've been hidden. Otherwise, it will be easy. On the next page, I think you have been given those. Okay. Alright, so you will be given a drop down option in this. You have to select from the drop down. Right now it will not work, obvious reasons. Now what is reason? Under the assumption that curves shown continue in the same general shape beyond the plotted area. So every line, let's continue beyond the plotted area. That's what the point is here. Now what is the first question is, at 60 degree most soluble chemical, at 60 what is the topmost? Yeah, Ki. Oh, did you not extend this line? Extend this line also. You may forget because it is a very small line. Everything else will extend, I am sure, because after 60 degree, you should extend this. So at 60 degree, Ki will be the highest, and so Ki here. There is most likely a temperature above 100 degree at which NH4Cl is exactly as soluble. So increase this also. You can very clearly see they will meet somewhere. So KClO3 here.